is Yvette. I grew up in California, so I grew up rescuing animals. My mom always rescued, and we would pitch hay in the ocean when there was oil spills and take seabirds home and clean them and bring them to the sanctuary. Had deer in our house that we carried off the road, rattlesnakes. I rescued rattlesnakes. But in BC, same thing. It's like I've probably taken several dogs that I found running through the streets to the SPCA because they were going to get hit. My dog actually found this tiny little skunk that was stumbling through the forest and covered in flies. And it was probably about like that big, like tiny. So I called it and I went back to the school. I got a box and a towel from the custodian and I went back up and it was just stumbling around, and I picked it up, put this cute little baby skunk. Oh my God, I loved it so much. I wanted to kiss it, but it was a little stinky. Anyway, so I picked it up and put it in the box, covered it in a towel, started driving, called the wildlife rescue, which is the one I call usually is in Burnaby. One time I saw a baby squirrel in the middle of the road spinning out because its mother was lying dead in the middle of the road. And you can tell she had milk and was still feeding this little baby. And the little baby's like, okay, my mom's lying dead in the road. All the cars just zoomed by her. Just the little baby was just gonna get run over too. I stopped my car, I put on my hazard lights, I just made cars stop. I picked up the frickin' mother with my hands. I carried it to some bushes so the baby followed me, and I left it there. And that is like the most you can do in a situation. The mother had already passed, and it breaks my heart. I don't know how people can drive by and see this baby with its mother lying dead there and just drive by and run it over as well. Like, I don't know how people can feel okay with that. I just think that they think it's not their business, it's not their problem. But there's so much you can do to help nature. Never turn away, never think it's not your responsibility. Always get help. Always call there's a ton of people online that can direct you. Never leave a distressed animal. I think I'd start with driving slow. Just never, like, people seem to be in such a mad rush, and I avoid hitting animals because I'm not driving way over the speed limit. If you think it's more important to get somewhere fast, more than the life of an animal, that's something to think about. So driving is basically, you have a killing machine in your hands. Be responsible, think of nature, drive an EV if you can, work towards getting off gas because that helps the environment tenfold. If you find an animal like a bird, a baby skunk, an injured animal, call the wildlife rescue. The Burnaby Wildlife Rescue is amazing. They've come multiple times, even to the school when I found an injured bird, and picked them up. They don't always have someone available, but call one of the wildlife rescues. There's bird rescues, wildlife rescues. Even if you can just call, even if I'm too scared to do something, move it off the road if it's on the road. Give it a chance, but call a parent, call a friend, help me deal with this injured animal. You see a stray dog, try to catch it. If you can't catch it, call the SPCA right away and give them notice the streets. Which direction was it running? What did it look like? Did it have a collar? So things like that, identification, getting it in a safe place, calling the right people, and even if those who rescue decide that it has to be put down, getting put down is peaceful. Dying by injury on the side of a road is horrific. Let's end it on a positive note. We all love critters. Let's take care of them.